What is good, guys? Charles from Team COG coming to you guys here with the Brotherhood of the Firefist Tri-Brigade test hand video. So this video is going to be kind of rough, I believe, because I truly don't think the deck Tri-Brigades do really anything good for Firefist. I think they add more inconsistencies than they do consistencies, but I digress. I figured I'd bring you guys a test hand video. So we'll go ahead and get it shuffled up here and jump into it. But before I do that, guys, please remember, if you guys enjoy this type of videos, please remember to give us a like and a comment at the and a sub at the very end of this video if you haven't already. If you guys want to also help support the channel, hit that join button down below and become a member today. We're a bunch of lovely crusaders who love to pillage villages, and I cannot stress enough that if you haven't already and you can become a member, we just have a great community. And also, guys, if you guys want to get your beautiful World Legacy World Heroes or Gears 2 Rising or Breeze Before Ice Dance playmat down in the description below. And again, I am only $400 away from getting my full goal of getting a new kind of setup and everything going on. So if you guys want to help donate for that, go ahead and go down to the coffee link down below, buy me a cup of coffee, and then at the very beginning of every video, after someone buys me a cup of coffee, I'll give you a shout out. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and jump into the test hands, shall we? Okay, guys, we'll go ahead and do a quick cut. Top 5 cards, because this is how remote duels do it, and I've been playing in a lot of remote duels lately. So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and look at our first cards as Fractal, Raven, Foolish Burial, Eland, and Karas. So this is going to be interesting. So I feel like... Let's see here. I feel like we can pitch Fractal to send the Nerval. So we'll send Nerval to add Fractal. And then we can normal Raven, and then potentially we can... So like, Eland is part of our win condition, so like we could pitch Eland to summon this, and then link up into... Yeah, maybe that's the correct option. Then we get that, and we can do... let's do Karas, pitching the Fractal. Go here. Karas effect. Banish these two. This will get us our Dragon Oath. So there's our Dragon Lords. We then can link here into... No, wait a second. Maybe that was the incorrect play to do here. I think that we have to... Normal here. We have to use Karas pitching Eland. I think that's just something we have to do. Use the effect here. Or actually, we could just go ahead and banish Eland, because that to go here. We'll then use these guys here to make Eagle. Raven's effect will activate. We will set Tensu. Now, see, that's something that's interesting. So, let's see here. We can activate Tensu, or we could backstep it here. We activate Tensu, normal Fractal, bounce this back, Foolish Burial, and then we can Foolish Burial something else. Okay, yeah, so we'll use Eagle, bounce back. We're going to try this. I'm not entirely sure. We'll go ahead and send with Eagle. We'll fire off Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial will allow me to send Buffalo. Whoops. So then we can... We've already used Eland, so we gotta remember that we can't get out Eland, so that means we could use Fractal's effect, banish these two for a Barren Blossom. We then can use this effect here overlay here for Tiger King effect, which will grab us Dragon, which will grab us Tinky, and then we activate Tinky, grabbing us Dragon. We then use the Barren Blossoms effect to special out the Dragon. We'll go and activate Tensu here because we want to get the counter trap. And then Dragon's effect to summon here. Rooster will grab us. I feel like Rooster here has to grab us. So, like, here's my thought. So Rooster can grab us Panda. And then so if Rooster grabs us Panda, we can then take Eagle and let's go ahead and use Rooster's effect to sack off the Tinky to set ourselves. See, we could go Dome for Monster Reborn, or we can grab Engine. Engine might be actually one of the best options here, because I can go Engine, these two away. Yeah. So let's go ahead and grab Engine. Activate Engine, fusing these guys away into our Swan. And then thinking here. We could then turn these two because see, I kind of want to, since we do have let's see, we don't have, so I want to turn these two either into Shureg or Bow. The reason I want to go to Shureg is because if we go into Shureg, once we fire off Sento, Panda can smack down, and then Shureg will banish something. Or we can go into Bow. And I think maybe Bow might be the best option. We can go here, link into this. This goes into this. And then, effectively, we draw a card, we put back a card, which I think it goes to the bottom of the deck. So right here, we have 1, 2, 3, so 4, 5 forms of interruption. Being able to fire off the Sento will then summon out the Panda. Panda then can bring back the Rooster that's in the graveyard, and then we're able to come off that way. So yeah, pretty decent test hand. Again, that was one of the better ones. I think that, so I guess to counter my argument about the Tri-Brigades causing inconsistencies, is that they offer such different lines of play that sometimes you have to, you're not going to know what line of play is available until you actually play through it. And maybe if someone who has a little bit more skill with the deck and who's tested the deck a little bit longer than me can tell you that. But yeah, so far that was a pretty good test hand to kind of showcase you guys. I don't even think I played it correctly, so we'll go ahead and shuffle up here and get into the next test hand. All right, guys, here we go. Next test hand, we'll go ahead and cut. Top 5. And let's go ahead and see what we get today. We get Ash Blossom, so that's a good way to counter Gamma. Dome, Dragon, Tensu, and Raven. So we'll go ahead and normal Raven, and I think we leak Raven off into Almirage. Raven's effect will activate, grabbing us a Tinky. We activate Tinky, and see, the old play would be we would go grab ourselves Elephant, but I don't think we're going to do that, because I think since we have access to the Tri-Brigades, we're going to try and do some Tri-Brigade plays. We're going to add Fractal, pitch Fractal. Fractal will then send Nerval. Nerval will then add us Fractal. Now, or should we have grabbed Karis? Maybe we should have grabbed Karis. Karis pitched that. go here, make Eagle. Eagle bounce back Tensu, send. No, maybe not. Maybe not. So then we will see. It's very so we'll normal fractal. Fractal's effect. Banish 2 to summon out Eagle. We can then activate Tensu, bounce back Tensu to send ourselves the Buffalo. Yeah, if we send Buffalo, we can summon back Buffalo, but that's not, I mean, still, we're not getting to anything super crazy because, well, no, well, yeah, no, we're still not doing that. So if we actually send ourselves Rooster here, we've already used our additional normal summon. So, interesting. See, this is where, like, they conflict. We just have such conflictions, and maybe I played it wrong, but maybe that wasn't the right call. Maybe not adding Fractal. I mean, we'll still end up getting Rooster, but maybe we add Karas. We pitch the dragon for Karas. Karas banishes 2, summon here. Activate Tensu. Tensu's effective bounce back. And then we add ourselves... Maybe we add ourselves the Rooster? Because then we can normal Rooster, and then activate Dome. Dome's effect. Let's try that. Let's try this. So that's what we'll do. Add Rooster. Activate Tensu. Normal Rooster. Activate Dome. Dome's effect. Send Dome for cost. To then set. I think we'll go after Engine. We will then Dome's effect will trigger. Summon back out the dragon. Ash is still in her hand. Now we're in some. Now we're in trouble, I think, because we are just kind of in some tough pickles, actually. This is just one of those, I don't think this hand's gonna be able to do much of anything. That's upsetting. We can fuse these guys into... Now, well, I guess technically speaking, we could go... Well, now, wait a second, we haven't used... Yeah, so if we go like this... Oh, we can't. I guess we could use Almirage effect, target this, go here, into Baron Blossom. Use that effect to bring back out the Rooster. Rooster's effect on summon to allow us to search for a Buffalo. We can use the effect here to grab us Cento, I believe. We then technically speaking, I think we could push for... Yeah, I think we have a crazy play. So we'll use Baron Blossom's effect to summon here. Turn these guys into an app for 3. The effect of the Blossom will draw a card. Amazing. Put back a card. And then we'll use Buffalo's effect, not paying cost, to summon itself. We can then overlay here, or actually... That's Engine. That's Cento. We could overlay here for Chalk and then a Trident. And that's just a less restrictive. The other option we have is we could technically fire off this and fuse in for Swan. But again, Swan, they could just attack over this. They go attempt to go to battle phase and attack over this. But then I think this is technically the right play. So then, guys, we actually have 1, 2, 5. So, excuse me. So we have right here is 6 storms in eruption. We have 3 negates off the Apollosa, a Dryden Pop, which is 4, Sinto, which is 5, and then our Ash Blossom, which is 6. So, again, not too shabby, I guess. Again, you just got to kind of recalculate and rethink out your plays before you kind of commit, I would like to say, because that's, yeah, the Tri-Brigades add like that. We've been lucky enough. Should tell you guys that prior to this test, and this is my second take on this test hand, because the first test hand, I think out of like 4 test hands, I ended up opening, like, my hands were unplayable. So don't let this good streak here fool you and think that this deck is just super consistent, because as powerful as it is and as unique as it is, it does fall short when it comes to hand traps and its own inconsistencies. But we'll go ahead and shuffle it up here and then get into another test hand. Okay, guys, here we go. Quick cut. And top 5. There we go. And let's see what we end up getting. Is it playable? Will it be playable? Let's find out. Dome, Foolish, boom, boom, boom. So, actually, this is actually really good. So I believe the correct play is Tinky to grab ourselves. Now, see, we did happen to open Dome. Do we add Raven? Grab Raven. We'll go and activate Foolish, sending Nerval. Nerval will then add us. Oh no, let's go ahead and grab Cuirass, because we don't want to have her normal summon here. We want to have her. So Cuirass will just allow us to ditch this extra thing. So we'll go ahead and normal Elephant. Effect, pay cost, send to summon. And then technically, we could shuffle this back, get a search, but I don't think that is the correct play. So I'm going to actually go ahead and use Keras here, pitching this. Or maybe I should have done that in the... Ooh, maybe I should have done that in the first place here. Wait a second. Keras, pitch. Keras effect. Banish 2 to get ourselves a free eagle. And then see we can... Interesting. Everything... Well, I guess technically... Normal. Effect trip pay to summon. Effect to shuffle back. Well, no. Wait a second. We send that back. Use Eagle's effect to... Well, no, we don't have to. We can shuffle this back. Yeah. And then we can grab ourselves... Panda, maybe? Or do we grab ourselves... No, maybe we grab ourselves Eland. Eland or Panda? If we add Panda, we then can... I think we go for Eland. Maybe I should have gone for Rooster now. Now that seeing this play, maybe going for this is not the best idea. Because then... I have normal... Well, no, because now I can pay with... Yeah, whoa. Mind blown, guys. Maybe this will work, maybe this won't work. Let me know in the comment section. So off the Tinky, you grab this. So you summon this. This will get you an ad for Dragon. Right? Get you an ad for Dragon. You shuffle back the Tinky, gets you Eland. Yeah. So this is what we have now. Sorry, guys. It's just now, like, I'm seeing a lot of different plays that are... This is why this... Yeah. It's... So then we can go here, right? Into the Blossom. Go here into the Blossom. Blossom effect. Bring down... And this is why I said, guys, like, even if you choose not to play the Tri-Brigade, Blossom is just such a solid card to play. And I just recommend... Yeah, it's just... I think even if you don't play the main deck Tri-Brigades, Blossom needs to find a way into your extra deck. except for we messed up. Again, already we messed up. Because before we do this, we have to use Rooster's effect not paying cost to set Tensu. And then we do that and go into their effect to summon. I guess technically we can activate this to grab ourselves the trap, which of course Sento will set there. We then can use see now, like this is where we haven't even used Eagle's effect yet. Use Eagle's effect, bounce this back. We can send ourselves a Buffalo. And so this is where Buffalo will actually come in. We'll get to use the Buffalo's effect and pay it. We'll actually pay cost for Buffalo. But we'll send Buffalo. Make sure you guys can still see it. You guys can. So we send Buffalo. We get that. We then can activate this again. It really doesn't matter. Effect of that guy to summon out here. Or do, yeah, we summon here. Use this gentleman's effect one more time. We just can keep getting pluses. We can go for engine this time. Engine's a pretty good follow-up. We then can... We can fire off Dome. We can go Dome here. These guys. Go here for Eland. Oh, we then use Buffalo's effect. We can sack off... Well, do we want to sack off Rooster? Technically speaking, we could sack off these two. Just summon out Buffalo. This will bring here. And then we'll flip over Engine, fusing these guys away into Swan. We then can use Dragon's effect to bring back... So we can actually use Dragon's effect. We could bring back Rooster, use Rooster's effect again to set something, and then we can turn these guys into an Appaloosa for 3, which would be which wouldn't be too bad. Or we can bring back Buffalo and overlay for a Dryad, which would mean we have 1 pop, 2 pop, a negate, and a spell and trap negate. And we actually, we technically, maybe we could go, maybe Appaloosa is like the best option, but in that case we have Eland to cover monster negates anyway. So maybe the best option would be, I guess we can just kind of showcase both. So you can go here and make yourself these guys a Trident, which wouldn't be awful. So then you have 1, 2, 3, 4 forms of interruption, or you can go turn these guys here into an Appaloosa for 3. Where'd my dice go? Well, we'll just use turn Appaloosa for 3. So then you have 3, 4, 5, 6 forms of interruption, and then you can sack off Engine after you fire off the Sento, of course, to add yourself back the dragon. So yeah, not too shabby really. But all right, guys, I think that does it for the test hands. And remember, guys, if you guys enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys also are Fivers veterans and you've been playing the Tri-Brigades a little bit longer than me, feel free to comment down below and let me know what you guys would have done differently, or your interesting choices on text and stuff like that. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Charles from Team COG signing out.